What's up, y'all? Today I'm gonna go hit legs today. I'm probably gonna do another voiceover again because I kind of like that. Without further ado, I'm gonna go lift. I'm gonna go take my pre-workout. It's still in my refrigerator, so I'll see you all at the gym. What's up, everybody? So to start off with, I did pistol squats. As you can see here, this is my first set. It felt pretty easy. The weight, I did 45 pounds. I did 8 reps each leg, and I wasn't very tired this first set. Usually the first sets for me are a little bit harder than the preceding sets, only because like I'm getting fully warmed up to everything. But this one didn't feel too bad. And then I superset these pistol squats with single leg box jumps, just because I'm trying to get some plyometric work done. And my end goal by the end of the semester is to have at least a 32-inch vertical standing. Running probably around 36. I haven't tested my vertical in a while, but my best ever vertical was 28 and a half standing. So I just superset my plyometrics with pistol squatting. And what was going on through my head was I felt okay. I did this at a time that wasn't really convenient for me. It was 11 o'clock, so like right before lunch. But, you still got to get the work done. You got to get the work done. Sorry. And the reason I lifted at 11 o'clock was because I was going to go travel somewhere. I'm traveling to Houston to go visit a college, or sorry, a grad school, I should say, because I'm trying to get my doctor of chiropractic. So I had to lift at this time because if I lifted any later, I would have, if I lifted right after my last class of the day, which ends at 3:15, I would have gotten to Houston around like 10 o'clock at night, and that's not what I wanted to do. So I lifted at this time, and then I had lunch right over, and then I like rushed everything after my lift to get to my next class on time, which thankfully it was canceled, and I got bonus points, so that's always a big win. There's not much else going on in my mind other than I'm excited for the future. I can't wait to just get stronger. Like that always excites me. Like knowing that my body has more potential in it than most people realize. And that's always like, to me, it's a little scary, but also like a great feeling. Like you don't know like how strong your body truly is until you put in the work. And I always surprise myself. Like some days I get like like the workout just doesn't feel like anything. I feel like I didn't even work out because every lift was easy. And I feel like I could have gone a lot harder. And then, of course, there's other times where it's like the weight just feels like it's too heavy, like I feel weak. But no matter, regardless of how you feel, you always got to put in the work. And for these box jumps, I'm keeping it the same height. You guys might have noticed in previous videos that it's the same height. It's around 20 inches. I'm going to keep that around. I'm going to do this every 4 weeks where I gradually raise the height of the boxes because I'm just trying to work on like adapting to the stimulus and getting better each time I do this. So I felt like I was jumping pretty high towards like my last set. As you'll see, I was getting really tired because I did 5 sets of pistol squats, so that would tire anyone out. So the next 4 weeks, I'm going by 4-week cycles. So the next 4 weeks, I'll probably increase it to 24 inches and just stick with that for 4 weeks while also decreasing my reps and pistol squats. I'll probably go down to 5 sets of 5 and still do five sets of 5 single leg box jumps. And now starting off with power cleans. I did 5 sets of 6, and what I've realized these last 3 weeks is that I think 3 sets is plenty for power clean. And also, I think I'm going to change it from just doing the same repage for every set to doing a reverse pyramid type training style where I start off with my top set of like, I'm going to do a 2, 4, 6. So I'm going to start really heavy and then go down light. And I did that all throughout my swim season, and I felt really, really good. Like, it was nice to hit like recruit as many muscle fibers and motor units as possible on the top set, and then working your way down. Because in like the beginning of every set, you always have like all that energy, and then whenever you do more sets, you get more tired. And also, I'm gonna switch to doing power cleans first, just because your like first set of your workout is always your best set because you have the most energy. And you can see here, I added a little bit more weight. I bought these little micro plates that are 1.25 pounds. So I added on both sides and it made it to 187 and a half. But on this last set, I was just really struggling, and I only did 3 reps in a row, got really tired. And then I did 3 more in a row just because I wanted to get that 6 total. But I realized after this that I need to change one variable. It's always good to just change like one variable at a time. If you change too many variables, then you can't just, how do I put this into words? Like, you can't just focus on one thing at a time. Like, I feel like people always try to like multitask things, and it just never works in their favor. They always get like less work done. So it's the same way with testing variables. Always got to test like one variable at a time and see how it affects your body in this case. So I can't wait to try out the reverse pyramid scheme. I got the idea from Greg Gallery. Gallery, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's the guy who makes Kino Body pre-workout and all the other stuff, and he does like goofy videos sometimes. But I actually take his pre-workout, and I would say it's really, really good. Yeah, you guys probably heard me say this in early videos whenever I showed what was inside my pre-workout. But yeah, I really like the focus that you get from the pre-workout. I think it's just the right amount of caffeine. It doesn't get you too jittery, but also doesn't feel like you just took like 50 milligrams of caffeine. As you can see here, I was like really, really tired. My form was breaking down. I watched a couple of form videos on power cleans, and one guy told me to like lean back so my shoulders weren't over the bar, and I tried that, and I felt like I jumped further back than when I kept my elbows in front. So if anyone in the comments would like to give me some tips on power clean, that would be much appreciated, because I really don't like jumping back. I feel like eventually I'm just gonna fall off the Olympic area, lifting area. And here I did 105 pounds, so I have like 55 pounds in one hand and 50 pounds in the other, and it was kind of hard to balance it sometimes. Like my 4th set, I was just like wobbling over the place, but once I found like my perfect balance point, it was easy to do these single leg RDLs, and I've been really liking these. They really, really target your spinal erectors a lot. They make them very sore, and you do feel a little bit of a stretch in your hamstrings, and sometimes I even feel it in my calf a little bit, just as like a stabilizer muscle, because it's really stabilizing. But I'm gonna try and like keep my leg more straight in future sets, just so I can activate those hamstrings more, because I'm trying to get them to grow instead of just being like, I feel like in this case it was just more like a stabilizer muscle. If anything, they're not really that sore today as I'm recording this voice memo. But yeah, these sets were good. I'm gonna go up in weight next week, and then the week after that will be my 5th week of training. So I'll decrease my repage to 5 reps and then up the weight, of course. And here we got seated calf raises. I added 2.5 pounds to each side this week, so it's 47.5 pounds each side. And this first set is like I always getting used to the weight. I feel like I don't warm up my calves enough during my warm up, and I do this like weird thing where I lean forward where I think it's helping me, but I really don't know if it's helping me that much. But on this 5th set, you'll see it's so much easier. Like, I'm not even leaning that far forward. Well, I guess kind of a little bit. But I supersetted these with, if you can see the weight behind me, that's a single leg tib bar. and I have like 15 pounds on each side. I did it 4 sets with 15 pounds on each side, and then a fifth set with 12 and a half on each side. And for whatever reason, my right leg is so much weaker than my left leg. My left leg can bang out the 10 reps that I always set for those tib raises, and then my like right leg just struggles to do like 6, 7. I'm always fighting for my life on these last 3 reps. Here I'm doing sit-ups, full range of motion. I'm going all the way down, and it does not feel, if you're wondering, it does not feel bad on my back. It actually feels really good. But I'm trying to keep it slow and controlled just so I don't like get like a like a herniated disc on my spine just from like going super fast. But I was using 30 pounds. I did write 35 pounds, but I thought that's too much of a weight drum because last week it felt really hard to even do like 25 pounds. But I think I should have done 35 pounds, but I'm kind of glad I listened to my body from last week. So next week I will do 35 pounds for all 5 sets. And I supersetted these with pogo jumps. I was just doing that just so I can get the plyometric work in, just because I didn't do it during the calf raises and the tib raises. But overall, it was a good workout. And as you can see here, here's the pump. My body's getting like a lot more definition as the weeks go on. I think I may have lost even just like a little bit of fat. I mean, I know I don't have that much fat on me normally, but I know I lost a little bit. And I can't wait to see what the future holds. Peace.